the three interactions with the narcissist, and the three assertions of control. If you are serious about understanding narcissism and empowering yourself to make sense of what has happened to you and to ensure that you no longer remain ensnared, that you can identify throughout the course of your life a variety of occurrences so that you realize that you are dealing with a narcissist, you must understand the three interactions with the narcissist and the three assertions of control. Everything that happens between you and the narcissist falls into one of the three interactions. Everything the narcissist does with anybody else falls into one of the three interactions. Every single act, every single behavior, everything that is said and done essentially is broken down so it falls into one of three boxes. And understanding that this is the process by which the narcissist sees the world is not only very important for your understanding of narcissism generally, but it will be liberating to you. It will also enable you to understand why the narcissist behaves in the manner that he or she does. It will enable you to understand that these three interactions are seen through the narcissistic perspective, which is different from your own. It will also enable you to understand that when you engage in a behavior and the narcissist does a similar one, that their behavior, although similar to yours, falls into different categorization compared to your own behavior. Your behavior is driven by emotional empathy because you are not a narcissist. However, our behavior isn't driven by emotional empathy. It is driven by the pursuit of the prime aims. And every interaction that we have with you and everybody else is seen against how those interactions, the behaviors, the conduct, things that are said, fit as against those prime aims. And therefore, by accessing the three interactions with the narcissist, you will understand what those different three actions are, how they impact upon you, and how they impact upon the narcissist, which then allows you to understand the second part, the three assertions of control. We must obtain the prime aims from you: fuel and control, character traits, and residual benefits. And at the heart of that is control. Control is obtained in one of three ways. And one of these three ways will always, repeat, always be achieved by the narcissist. And therefore, it is fundamental for you to be able to recognize what those three assertions of control are. You need to understand how they operate, why they are used, what they look like, and how they impact upon you. This is key information to assist your understanding. With regard to the three interactions with the narcissist, you will learn what they are, what they look like, and you'll be provided with examples to aid your understanding. You will understand what your part in the interaction is. You'll understand how to distinguish between the interactions, why the narcissist responds in a particular way with regard to each interaction, what the narcissist will do to you with regard to each interaction. It will provide you with fundamental logic to reduce the enemy within emotional thinking. It will also provide you with fundamental logic to reduce the impact upon you. This logic bulletin, the three interactions with the narcissist, utilizes my unrivaled knowledge delivered in an accessible and direct manner to help you. It is very, very useful and helpful. One user of the information described it thus: this is prime material to understand the narcissistic dynamic. This bulletin is essential to predict how the narcissist may perceive our behavior and how they may react. It also includes helpful examples. I used to be unaware of how narcissists perceived the way I interacted with them. Sometimes I had been pleasant and considerate, other times neutral. Sometimes I had not interacted with them at all. I didn't know what I had done wrong. I used to feel frustrated. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It was not until I learned about the three interactions with the narcissist that I realized that there was a pattern in my own behavior which was causing a problem for the narcissist and also for me. Having this knowledge and putting it into practice with a narcissist makes me feel less anxious and more in control. I use this knowledge for different kinds of relationships and interactions. The 3 assertions of control will similarly assist you with regard to understanding the behaviour of the narcissist. It is all part of building up your logic and defending yourselves. The narcissist only ever uses one of these 3 assertions of control and may move from one to then another and then another. And each assertion of control has different manifestations that you will be familiar with, but ultimately comes down to being one of those 3 assertions. You see, you will threaten the control of the narcissist, and you will do so on a repeated basis, often without realizing you're doing so. The 3 interactions of the narcissist will tell you which of your behaviors threaten the narcissist and why. Whatever position you hold in the narcissist fuel matrix, your actions, inactions, and words will threaten the narcissist's sense of control over you. For the lesser and mid-range, this is going on in the unconscious. For the greater or the ultra, we recognize that our control is being threatened. When that happens, what will the narcissist do? Because we are creatures of control, we must maintain or regain control over you, and we do this in one of 3 ways. And this information addresses what those 3 methods are, the most common method by which we assert control over you, your status as the primary protagonist, what happens when one of the methods of asserting control fails. It enables you to understand why the narcissist has responded in a particular way so that you now recognize that this is actually an alternative method of asserting control over you. And it enables you to recognize the absolute necessity of the need for control that we have and your role within this. This demystifies the narcissist's behavior in a simple manner, enabling you to add to your armory of defenses. It enables you to reduce falling prey to the lure of emotional thinking and avoiding the effects of confusion and bewilderment. These are inexpensive logic bulletins which every single listener should access because they will provide you with key information which segues with my work. You will have listened to my videos already and you will have heard me talk about the 3 interactions with the narcissist and the 3 assertions of control. Please do access this information to increase your understanding. These logic bulletins are absolutely fundamental to your understanding. Thank you for listening. You will be able to access the material using the links which are in the video description.